Hello one and all, welcome back to Jaff Comics. Today we have the latest set for Magic the Gathering. It's Secrets of Strixhaven. That's right, we are back in the world of Magic. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles behind us, and some more universes beyond ahead. But for now, Secrets of Strixhaven is the newest set that's going to be coming out for Magic the Gathering. Today we have two collector booster boxes as well as a number of play boosters. Each one's going to get their own video, and you're here opening our first box along with us. So make sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy. We have 12 collector booster packs in this box, and we're going to get started right away. If you're looking for some in-depth analysis on the cards, the first play booster box that we're going to be doing for any newer players will give you a little bit more of a rundown for that. For now, these collector boosters, as we always do, we're going to be looking for the big hits, and we're not going to be faffing around too much with the mechanics, although any of the big hits we will be sure to make note of. Of course, we have our US collation with the uncommons in the front. Ooh, and alright, we have our first of the Mystical Archives, Disdainful Stroke. It looks like you get two uncommons in the front before your land of these, as well as your regular commons, uncommons from the set, but these are going to be where the big hits happen. Disdainful Stroke, of course, counter target spell with mana value 4 or greater. Stargaze, already pretty nice in foil for uncommon. We have our, very lovely full art forest. You got one of the, let's see if we can tell, probably a Quandrix student here. All of the basics have their school students in front casting their spells, which is great. And our first rare is a foil Sundown Pass. We do have a rare cycle of lands here with the quote-unquote slow lands. Enters tapped unless you control two or more others. Got Merchant of Venom. Very nice. This is from the Commander sets. Menace, when it enters, each player sacks a creature of their choice. Pretty nice. And whenever a player sacks a permanent, you put a +1/+1 on the creature. Dina's Guidance. Search your library for a creature, put it to hand, or graveyard, then shuffle at instant speed. Very nice. We have, it looks like this is Big Score. It says Okachi, which definitely makes sense. Big, and dude's got a lot of gold. That's for sure. Sweet. We got a full, or rather an extended art of Foil Erode. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, searches for a library or basic land onto the battlefield tapped. A nice little substitute for Swords to Plowshares. Only hits, only destroys as opposed to exile, but can also hit planeswalkers. A nice new little piece of kit. And honestly, this might be something here. I believe this is Vampiric Tutor in the the artist stamped art card. Let's double check. Yeah, Vampiric Tutor by Paul Adam. A very nice little hit, even in the art card, which usually we don't make too much note of, but that's a nice one, for sure. And that's just pack 1. 11 more in this box, plus a whole nother box to go. This is going to be a fun time. Let's see what we've got. Some commons, uncommons in the front. Of course, you got your prepared spells for all these. Let's see. The uncommons, I'm not going to know every single one of, and this is going to be one that's, I can't quite tell just from the art which spell we've got here, but that's okay. We do have Burst Lightning in foil. Sweet. Ooh, the Island. This is definitely a, let me get my schools down. This is not Quandrix. This is Prismari student. Very nice. Also, we're going to do just a quick little thing here to try and get the focus to be a little better. I'm going to see if this helps, because I know it's going on my hand a lot. All right. Got ourselves an island. Got a Vicious Rivalry. 4 mana, additional cost, pay X life. Destroy all artifacts and creatures with mana value X or less. Definitely a nice little card here, for sure. Striding Shotcaller. It's got Run the Play as a prepared spell. Not bad. Steal the Show. Target player discards any number of cards, draws that many, or both. Can deal damage equal to the number of instant sorceries in your graveyard. Got a Glimpse of Nature, cast a creature spell this turn, draw a card, a little classic. It's gotten reprinted a fair amount recently. And it looks like we have an extended art duplicate of Vicious Rivalry. Not a bad card to get a duplicate of. Not the greatest either, but not too shabby. Especially when it's playable like that, even if it's not worth a ton. It'll be great to put into the ecosystem for all the players around Jeff Comics here in the Lehigh Valley. And of course, anywhere across the US. If you check out TCGplayer, javcomics.tcgplayerpro.com, you can order your cards of choice and get them delivered just like every other TCG player if you'd like. Let's see here. Creature 1. Turn. A creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn, and it's got cycling. I don't remember exactly the card name, but at instant speed. Nice. We've got, Hop to It. Create 3 1/1 white rabbit creature tokens. Lovely little art. Got a Lorehold elephant here for the mountain. Got the scrolls and everything going across. That does look pretty nice. Okay. Our first rare that is a pretty decent hit. I know people have been talking a lot about Mana Drain's younger brother, which is Mana Sculpt here. It's 3 mana as opposed to just the 2 blue, but you get your colorless if you control a wizard at the time that this resolves, just like Mana Drain does. So definitely nerfed a bit for Mana Drain, but being in standard and having an accessible functional reprint is definitely going to do some numbers. We got an Eclipse Step, our second of the slow lands. Of course, these are typed slow lands, so they are fetchable. Let's see what we got next. We got the Sign in Blood, Scheming Silvertongue. Beginning your second main, beginning to earn more life this turn. Becomes prepared, which makes sense, because then you're losing 2 life. That's actually pretty sweet. We have, Veil of Summer in foil. That is very pretty. Nice little bits of detail that pop there in the foil. Very, very nice. We all know Veil of Summer, of course. Look at this little guy. We got a Black Loafing not Fest. He's a pest. He's a pest. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on each pest, bat, insect, snake, and spider you control. I mean, isn't he just the cutest little guy there? That is so sweet. I know it's not worth a ton, but that's an awesome little hit. Heck yeah, Black. Alright. These packs aren't making it the easiest to open. Let's see if the bottom side yeah, there we go. Bottom side seems to open itself up a little bit better. Efflorescence. That's a fun little name there. We have, not Preordain. It's 2 mana. Sweetie is how you say it in Japanese. Instant speed, card pull. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. I'll know a lot more of the rares and mythics, but Giant Growth. You got target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. A classic. Got your Witherbloom player here for the swamp. Steal the Show, 1 or both again, as we saw earlier. Ominous Harvest. Pretty nice. Target player draws a card and loses 1 life, and it has Grave Storm, which I believe is Storm for however many, maybe creatures that entered got put into the graveyard this turn from possibly anywhere, maybe from Battlefield. It's one of those ones where it's the extended art, so it doesn't give you the reminder text, but pretty sweet. We have, an Ambitious Augmenter with Increment. When it dies, you make a fractal equal to the +1/+1s, or equal to all the counters, I should say. Got Bring to Light in foil. Not too shabby. And, Together as One, another Converge card, 6 mana. Target player draws X, deals X to any target, and you gain X life, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast the spell. And there's a little pest for Black. Sweet. Let's see if this bottom strategy here of opening is any better here. Yes, seems consistent. You love to see it. All right. We have a Burst Lightning non-foil. Ooh, a little Spell Pierce in foil. Nice bits of texture there. We got, okay, the Swamp again. I think the only one we're missing is probably Plains, if I'm not mistaken. Geometer's Arthropod for a rare. Nexus Mentality. If you choose your commander, you can choose both. Move some counters or remove some counters. Makes sense. Suspend Aggression. Exile a permanent. And top card of your library for each of those cards. Its owner may play it for until the end of their next turn. Whoa, okay. It's a regular non-foil Culling of the Week, but that is a sweet hit nonetheless. Awesome, awesome Culling the Week. Ooh, and this pack has bangers. We got the Reanimate. It's Grave Researcher. 3 mana. Beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. If you have 3 more creatures in grave, it becomes prepared. This is a great, great card. And it's the foil extended art. I don't know if there's a better art than this one, like a full art or not. So this might be the biggest hit that you can get for Grave Researcher. That's awesome. And a Rogue. Let's see. These are 2 actual good hits. We're going to make sure those are put aside. Even though Bleck is great, he's not Culling the Week or Grave Researcher great. Alright. Commons and uncommons. Monstrous Rage. Oh, a Hop to It in the Japanese art. Very nice. 1/1 creature token. 3 of them. And it's got rabbits, so it's got to be Hop to It. And there's the Plains. Looks like also Silver Quill. No, maybe this is the first time we saw Silver Quill. I don't think the Swamp was the Wither Bloom. Very nice. Planar Engineering. Sack 2 lands. Search your library for 4 basics. Put them onto the battlefield tapped. Feral Appetite from the Commander set. Splatter Technique. 5 mana. Choose 1. Draw 4 or deal 4 damage to each creature and Planeswalker. Ooh, Pongify. I do really wish this was the Japanese art, because the Japanese art goes incredibly hard. But this is, I mean, you got the big monkey in the background anyway. It's still a pretty nice one. I do wish it wasn't at rare. I wish they kept it at uncommon, but I understand for draft formats, having it at rare for 1 mana removal in blue, probably tough to balance, but yeah. A nice hit nonetheless. Practiced Offense for a foil extended art. A little flashback, but not insane. There is a potential serialized card that we can pull from these collector boosters. It's the one that has Ancestral Recall. Ooh, and we have our first silver etched foil following this giant growth. Which, let's see what we've got. Ooh. Okay, let's see if we can figure it out. It is Kiku Haku is the name. Creature 1. 3 points. So it's going to be 3 points of damage or artifact 1. Is this a braid? I feel like this is a braid. I could be wrong. Let me see if I can pull it up quick enough. But it's an uncommon. Wow, actually, like, I know I was looking at it over video, but in person, wow, the silver edge of the etched does look really nice. Let me see. Yeah, that's a better detail shot there. It's very shiny for these edges here. And there's a good amount of the detailing that you see around it. This is absolutely stunning. Let me do a quick scroll. Yes, this is a braid. We were correct. You'll love to see it. Yeah, fantastic card. We're gonna set that down nice and safe. Got our Prismari Island. Dina's Guidance again. Fateful Tempest. Council's Dilemma. It's back. Starting with you, each player votes for past or present. Mill a card for each pass, and then deals damage to each opponent equal to the total mana value of cards milled this way. And exile top card of your library for each present, and you can play the exiled card. Looks like you still have to pay mana. But honestly, not bad. But we do have, of course, Mathemagics. It's exponent time. That's right. Quandrix has 2 to the X card draw for XX. I mean, it's when they announced this early on in the set previews. This card, I mean, holds up to exactly what you'd expect. Like, it's, 12 mana to draw 32, or just 2 mana to draw 1, and there's anywhere in between. I mean, X can be, 10, and then you're drawing way more than your library could possibly be if you had 22 mana. But yeah, Mathemagics. In extended art. We love to see it, but we love to see this more. It's the Pongify that I was talking about in the Japanese art. This is so sick, dude. It's not foil etched or anything, but this art goes so hard. Monkey Man, and it's just Enjutsu. It's literally monkey technique. I mean, so sick. I know this card is not going to go for much, but this, I mean, you make the 3/3 monkey and destroy a creature. That's all you got to do, and that monkey looks so cool, dude. It's awesome. We're definitely putting that to the side. Wisdom of Ages, of course, following it up. Who cares? A fantastic card, but is it a monkey? No. Wisdom of Ages, though. 7 mana. Return all your instants and sorceries from grave to hand. No max hand size, and exile this. Yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty nice pack. I really want to see the Pongify in foil etched. That card has to be crazy. I want to see it so bad. We got a bulk up, though. Double target creature's power until end of turn with flashback. Ooh, stock up. Non-foil, which is interesting. I think for all the other packs so far, we've had a foil, then a non-foil of the Mystical Archives. At a bare minimum, of course, we got the Abrade last time in the foil etched, but that's okay. But yeah, stock up. Great little reprint. I know the card's definitely still going for a decent amount, couple bucks. Got some planes. Ooh, and our first of the 2 potential planeswalkers from the set, we have Professor Delian Fell. 4 mana. It's the regular art, but in foil. The emblem with whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Just like your, I mean, there's like 7 effects that do this, but it's always nice to get another. It's got a little targeted removal for creatures, some life gain, some card draw. It's about what you'd want from it. Excava, the Risen Past. It's a spirit horse, flying haste. Whenever it attacks, return one of the things mana value 3 or less from graveyards to the battlefield with a finality counter, and it's a 1/1 with flying in addition. Ooh, Magma Blood Archaic. Trample, Reach, has Converge, so you can put your 6 mana of your Wooburg colors into it if you really want to. +1/+1 counter for each color spent to cast it. Cast an instant sorcery. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn for each color of mana spent to cast that spell. Nice little hit. Ooh, we got a Daze, regular non-foil, but a Daze nonetheless. Very, very playable card. Informed Inkright. It almost looks like one of the Player Champion cards with just the art. It just has that kind of fairy mastermind, look at this person kind of thing. But I mean, the art is very, very sweet. And a Phyrexian Mirror. Nice. Daze isn't that crazy. We can put that in the regular pile. We're really hoping to see a foil etched rare or mythic mystical archive card. Ooh. Oh my god. I think we have something, and that really, really looks like the edge of a Vampiric Tutor. I'm not positive, but that very, very much looks like the Vampiric Tutor side. Oh, it's not. Okay. It is, let's see. Kyokai no Ikari. I'm not quite sure. Creature 1, yep. Oh, it's +2/+0. Yeah. Okay. Nothing crazy. We got, I think this is Blaze of Glory as well. So 2 of the Japanese Mystical Archive uncommons in the same pack. Maybe we'll get the rare mythic Mystical Archive in Japanese from this as well. But we do have a Moseo, Vane's New Dean. This is a really sweet card for a little bit of recursion. Beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, return up to 1 target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the field, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. That's pretty sweet. Ooh, we got the Brain Geyser. Dirger Focus Mage. I don't know that I've seen how you prepare this one. Let's see. Cast an instant sorcery with mana value 5 or greater from your hand. It becomes prepared. It makes sense because if they didn't say from your hand, you could just do the Brain Geyser for X equals 5 or more and re-prepare it. But 3 mana and it makes your instants and sorceries cost 1 less as well. That's definitely going to be playable. Let's see. Traumatic Critique. Deals X damage to any target. Draw 2 cards. Discard 1 card. Ooh, this is the split second. Oh, I forget the name. This is Angel's Grace. Split second is basically if a player would win the game, they don't win the game. If you would lose the game, they don't lose the game, I believe. It's one of those ones that, yeah, you can't lose the game this turn, and your opponents can't win the game this turn. Until end of turn, damage that would reduce your life total to 1 reduces it, or to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. Pretty sweet. Not foil etched or anything, but really, really sick art. Oh, and this is definitely playable as heck. We got a Resonating Loot, 4 mana, artifact. Lands you control have tap to add 2 mana of any one color. Spend it only to cast instants or sorceries. And tap to draw a card. Activate only if you have 7 or more cards in your hand. Which, if you're in Izzet, or I guess Prismari for this, you're definitely going to have a solid chance to have those 7 or more cards. Awesome. Looks like we have 3 packs left for this box 1 of our collector boosters. Make sure you're sticking around for more of these videos, because we definitely got more coming to you. If you're interested in any of the singles, check us out either in person or jeffcomics.tcgplayerpro.com to get any of the singles, jeffcomics.com if you're interested in getting any sealed products like our other boxes of collector boosters, play boosters. We got a number of these videos coming and a lot of product available in store if you are interested in picking up some yourself. Make sure to support your local game store. And of course, Jeff is my local game store, so I'm very happy to have all these cards available to the community, because they will definitely get played. We've got a Ceaseless Conflict from the Commander set, which is not too shabby. Create a 3/2 for each non-token creature you controlled that was destroyed in a Wrath. Arc of Hunger. Not bad. Ooh, non-foil, but a Brain Freeze. Target player mills 3 cards with a Storm. It's a classic. Whoa! Okay, we got Angel's Grace in the foil etched. I don't know if we're potential to even get more than 1 foil etched rare or mythic Mystical Archive card. I don't know how the collation works on these, but we will find out. This is, I mean, really sweet. Let's see if we can get a little less shallow depth of field so we can get a little more detail on this. Yeah, there we go. I mean, very sick. Oh, and the little like flowers and stuff for the like peacock feathers on the dragon. That looks crazy. That is so sweet. Yeah, we're gonna chill with that one. I should have brought some like penny sleeves at the very least over. We'll have to get those for box 2. Again, stay tuned for that. We'll try and have some penny sleeves at the very minimum for that one. All right. We have a Deduce as well as a nice little Bitter Triumph in the foil out of this penultimate pack. Got another Magma Blood Archaic. A Spirit of Resilience. One more cards leave your graveyard. +1/+1 counter on this creature. Then you can have the creature become a copy of an artifact or creature card from among those cards until end of turn. Whoa! Heck yeah! We got a Lorehold the Historian. I do wish it was foil. I have a Lorehold deck built myself. As someone who loves to support Jeff Comics, I may wind up getting this card from Jeff and supporting my local game store. If not, you know, it'll be up on jeffcomics.tcgplayerBro.com. As you already know. That's why am I putting that in the okay pile? That's a great pull. And another great pull, of course, is Berserk, a mythic casted only during or before the combat damage step. And target creature gets trample and +X/+O, where X is its power, and then destroy it if it attacked this turn. Whoa! That looks so crazy. Foil, bestiary guide. I forget exactly what they call these, but the like schematic. Yeah, I think it is bestiary because it like shows off the like creatures. Like, oh, here's the teeth. And like it looks like it doesn't have eyes and everything, so they're just like, yeah, it's got like some crazy skin and nails, and like, look at those chompers. That's a sweet, sweet looking card as well, though. Absolutely lovely. And down to our last pack of box 1 of collector boosters. This has been really nice. We've gotten some really solid hits. None of the like insane cards. Like obviously we haven't hit serialized, but you know, never say never. But honestly, pretty solid. Lots of playable stuff. This is... Ooh, I should know. Except I don't remember. It's... shooting. I don't really remember. It's hand... Oh, it's... Yeah, sleight of hand. Reading the kanji explains the kanji. Sleight of hand. Sorcery speed. Awesome. Return the Favor. Getting a reprint already from, what was it, Outlaws of Thunder Junction. With a spree mechanic. Very sweet. We got a Forest. Right where we started with the basic lands, and we're back. Ooh, okay. We have our first, I think our first Paradigm card already in the last pack of the box. Echo Casting Symposium, 6 mana, sorcery lesson. Target player creates a token that's a copy of target creature you control, and it has Paradigm, which is a fixed epic. Basically, you exile the spell. First time you resolve a spell of this name, and then you may cast a copy of it from exile without paying its mana cost at the beginning of each of your first main phases. It's epic that still lets you play the game, not doing exactly the same thing over and over, without being able to do anything else. That's a really nice card. We have our, I think, 4th of the fetchable lands, although this is not a slow land. This is, I mean, I guess technically it's slow, but it enters tapped unless your opponents control 8 or more lands, as opposed to you controlling 2 or more others, which is an interesting card design. I do like to see it. We then have a Practice Offense. Once again. Whoa! We got some last pack magic, baby. We got ourselves a Jeska's Will. That is so lovely. Jeska no Ishi. Heck yeah. You already know what it does. It's Jeska's Will. And Jeska looking absolutely fierce. You got the sword. You got a ton of flames, as you'd expect from a red mage. Holy. I mean, the only thing left would be something really insane after this. Like, we have our token. I'm going to get the token or art card out just in case. But I have a feeling we're ending on... Nothing really could beat Jeska's Will outside of this. Oh! Actually, that... a foil Lorehold, the Historian. That's really sick. It's definitely, like, almost to miscut levels of... forehead that it's got on it, but honestly, really solid pack. I mean, Jeska's Will is definitely in my Lorehold deck already, so like this would be a great pack for me. But it is going to Jeff Comics, and of course, if you're interested in getting any of these cards, go to jaffcomics.tcgplayerpro.com. We hit a ton of great cards. Lorehold, J-Will, the Dawning Archaic, another Lorehold. We got the 2 Angel's Graces, the Resonating Loot, the Pongify. I mean, I know it's just a rare, but man, the foil etched does look way better than it did the last time. The Culling the Weak, Grave Researcher, and of course a ton of other great cards that we had in this big old stack here. All of them available at your local game store, jaffcomics.com, jaffcomics.tcgplayerpro.com if you're looking for the singles. Support your LGS. I know I will. Thank you guys so much for watching. We do have another Collector Booster Box video coming to you right after this, so make sure to stay tuned, subscribe, like, and comment for more. We will see you in that one. Thanks again. Bye for now.